I got this. It's just a giant-ass library. This handrail is made of metal. God, I wish I could read. There's a note on that table. Lights to the books. Huh? What does that mean? Interesting. Well, intelligence often hides itself in darkness. Have you ever thought about the pages of a book? Each page only sees, what, maybe 2 or 3 minutes of light before the reader is on to the next. They spend the rest of their lives locked in darkness. Rather like myself. That's horrible. Oh, don't get me wrong. I'm not complaining, not at all. I live in the darkness, yes, but that has gifted me with the ability to catch the truths others might miss. I can hear the voices hidden in the darkness, you might say. Whatever. There's a note on top of the table. It says lights to the books. Oh, what? ERNLPEIUNEDBOHFB. What's the deal with these titles? They're all just gibberish. Hey, what if we, like, switch them around? Switch them around? Yeah. Oh, open. If we move them around, maybe they'll spell something. Oh, I get it. Yeah, heck, it's worth a shot. Open. How about this? Looks like putting these books in the right order opened this up. Huh, that was a piece of cake. Hooray! You did it, Junpei. I guess that turned out well enough. So the letters from the title spell out, open here, find both. Oh. I didn't even read that other part. I just saw the open. Powerful light bulb. Huh, can it spell anything else? Probably. Anything over here? Kid's book here. Looks like it's a child story about Native Americans. Don't you think a random book like that is kind of suspicious? Maybe you ought to hold on to it. Cowboys and Indians. What's Hellenism? I think it's something like a fusion of Greek and Oriental culture. Take it. This book is called Hellenism. What's this? History of the medieval period. Maybe it's about Sir Lancelot. Isn't he just a story? I don't think he's going to find a guy who didn't really exist in a history book. He might. What's this? An overview of conformal field theory. Oh, well, it's a theory that posts an intervariant quantum field where conformal transformations can take place. Knock it off with the science voodoo stuff. You trying to put me to sleep? It's on this side. No, nothing. This one says transition of extinct species. We need to hurry it up, or we're going to end up in the pages of a book like that. The theory of evolution. Heck, I know this one. That's that Darwin guy, right? Well, yes and no. Charles Darwin wrote a book called On the Origin of the Species. In it, he put forth the theory of evolution. Yeah, I remember that part. He called it natural selection. Exactly. Paleontology. This one's about fossils, right? Ammonites are pretty nasty looking. Oh, God. Introduction to geology, huh? Thinking about the Earth, even when you're on the ocean, kind of romantic in a way, I guess. Mother Nature. Is that some sort of book about hippie chicks? Probably not, except perhaps tangentially. It's most likely about environmental protection. I was just trying to make a joke. Dude, hippie chicks? Really? Good God. The black hole hypothesis, gamma ray astrophysics. I guess this bookshelf has an astronomy theme. Energy theory, development of nanotechnology materials, interactions between shortwave energy and matter. What else have we got? Just listening to you read those titles is giving me a headache. Can't say fancy technology stuff and I get along real well. Keep on talking about stuff and you're gonna put me to sleep. Fuck. Let's keep it turning this way. Anything fancy? Oh look, 7, here's a book that's perfect for you. It's called Correlation of Muscle, Bone Density, and Bone Strength. You're just saying that because it says muscle. Wait, go back. This one, it looks just like the picture book from earlier, the one with the pop-ups. You think they're part of a series or something? They do have the same binding. Baseball, fundamentals of baseball. Just, okay, so basically look for anything that has a red spine. No. Nothing. Oh, that looks golden. Automated robotic assembly line techniques. Huh. What's that? Some sort of comic book? Jeez, I guess boys really like that stuff, huh? No, you're thinking of different sort of robot. This book is talking about automated machinery that's used to build things like cars. No. Wait, what's that? It might be. Ancient Gladiators. What's this book doing here? Maybe they were researching human physical limits across history. Okay, never mind. I thought it looked the same, but it wasn't the same. These stairs that go down to the bottom floor are on the other side of the junction. Fuck. Looks like the called recreation of lost human functions. Do you think they're talking about if you like lose parts of your body, you could grow it back? I don't think so. Maybe they're talking about reconstructing abilities that humankind once possessed. In other words, they may be talking about cultivating a sixth sense. Fuck, there it is. The Pythagorean theorem. Fuck off. This is a famous one. Fuck off. Sounds like there are a number of math books in this section. Algebraic number theory. Math, huh? There's another one like that over here. You mean something like primary number theory or analytical number theory or geometry. Oh my gosh, how did you know? Nobody said anything about those. Well, number theory is usually split into 4 chief disciplines. If there was a book named Algebraic Number Theory, I took a wild guess that the other 3 would be there as well. Looks like I was right. What the fuck? Owen. Sheldrake. Huh. Sheldrake. Sheldrake. I've heard that. They've mentioned that before. Isn't Sheldrake... It says Sheldrake on the spine of the book. It's got the volume number written on the lower part of the spine. Owen, huh? Owen isn't enough to go on. Perhaps it's about the English Revolutionary. Dad Kind. What the hell is this? Wasn't that a German mathematician? Maybe it's a compilation of his works. Lieberns? I don't know German names. Liebernsens? Whatever. I don't know German and those kinds of names. Fucking too many. Fucking too heavy use of a Z in there. This book is in German. It looks like it's the complete works of something. I've never heard of it. Well, if Snake doesn't know what it is, I don't think we'll ever know. I was right though, it was German. Haha. That's a weird book, Junpei. Indian mathematics. Ha, that's funny. Mathematics. Fuck. Oh my god. I feel really stupid. Why is that funny? God, that's terrible, Clover. It says Riemann hypothesis. What is there to hypothesize about Riemann? Riemann? Isn't it pretty straightforward? Heavens no, there are many factors. Length, girth, lubrication, or lack thereof. What the fuck are you talking about? It's an excruciating and rapidly growing field. Whoa. The fuck were they talking about? This one's Goldbach's conjecture. Conjecture? What's it about? Like magic or physics stuff or something? Psychic stuff. No, it's about fucking other stuff. Right, I bet it's about jewelry, isn't it? It may have an odd title, but it's actually a very respectable mathematics book. It deals with one of the unsolved problems of additive number theory. Oh, sorry, I said anything. Look, let's not get into this right now, okay? What's this? This bookshelf has a sort of glass inlay. It's pretty big, but there's only 6 books on it. That seems kind of weird. Hey, it looks like there's something on the bottom. I can't really see it though, the glass is all foggy. Oh god. In the middle of the glass door is a cylinder lock. You know, the kind of lock where you rotate the numbers around until you got the right ones to open it. What the hell is this? Looks like they just gave us the answer. Guess I might as well give it a shot. Fuck me. Hint. Oh. Oh god, 932 415. 932 93 fuck 2 415. Yeah, 415 932 415. Hello? Is this scout? No. Means I probably did it backwards. Or is that a 6? 6? 6. Fuck. You did it, Junpei! Yay! I don't know why, but I don't really feel particularly happy about being praised for that. Whatever. At least the lock's open now. Let's see if we can get it open, alright? Oh, another light bulb. Another powerful light bulb. Got 2 of those now. What's this thing? Oh. It's a small enclosure with 9 sides, and there are 3 of those things that look like music stands. Am I supposed to put something on those stands? Yeah, probably put the books. So I need 1 more. There are books of all sorts of languages. I can't read them. Let's see what we've got here. So many books here. I wonder what this one... Whoa, what's this? Warm? Oh. Sorry. Oh, no, I'm sorry. Hey, what's the deal with this sappy stuff? Oh, there it is. Give me that 3rd book. Hey, there's another one of those picture books here. Something about things about these things feels kind of nice, you know? Brings back good memories. I guess even people like 7 were kids once. No shit, you little brat. Hey guys, cool. Alright, I think I'm gonna take this picture book with me. Tales of Old Japan. Agricultural and historical organizations and folklore. Yeah, fuck that. It's a small enclosure with 9 sides. There are music stands. Am I supposed to put these on the stands? But no, fucking put these things on there. Can I search it? It's got a magic wand in it. Okay. So what's inside? Well, are you gonna open it? Pretty sure it's just gonna have pages inside. Sorta, smarta, whoa! SE5? This one has some Native Americans on the cover. Hey Junpei, take a look at this one. Native Americans, huh? Maybe it's got some... Whoa! K-L... L-K... L-I-L-K? K-L-I-L? It's a baseball on this one. Come on, Junpei, let's see what's in it. I'm gonna go on a limb here and say it's probably baseball stuff. Oh, God. Head. Well, that one's easy. Okay, now can I put it on here? It's a small enclosure with 9 sides. Okay, how about we try putting these picture books on the stands? Then... This is a little weird. There are 3 lights in this thing. They aren't very bright, though. Hey, didn't we find some really powerful light bulb earlier? Why don't you put it into one of those lights? Yeah. We'll see. Well, it'll get a lot brighter, but if there are 3 lights, that means 3 light bulbs. There won't be much point unless we can replace all 3 bulbs. We need 3 light bulbs, huh? Damn it. Where is it? This iron plate is bolted down. I don't think the door is just a wall. I think it's just a wall. Never mind. Huh. You can sort of see the letters. It's too dark in here to really tell, though. Well, that probably means our light isn't bright enough. Yeah, it says Sheldrake 6 on it. Yeah, Sheldrake 6. Can't find anything. Photochemistry. Oh my god. Oh, I found it. Oh, it looks like there's a whole bunch of space behind those. Look, Junpei. I think there's some kind of hidden behind the bugs. Oh, thank god. Oh my god, I've just been fucking clicking on literally everything for the past 10 minutes. Oh, thank Christ, I'm leaving. Swear to god if this doesn't say Sheldrake 6. Actually, if it doesn't, I'll be really fucking pissed. Alright, those are the 3 lights. I'm gonna change the bulbs. Because that's a 6, and that says Shell on it. 5. I was 1 off. God damn it. It worked. Way to go, Junpei. Good job, buddy. There's something projecting on the bottom. These letters seem really familiar. 5. Yeah, there's a 5. I should have just remembered it said 5 instead of 6. Fuck me. Sheldrake, number 5. Sheldrake. Let's get the volume number in the lower part. Grab it. Oh my god. Do I have...
Sheldrake 5?
Volume 5. Oh god, why does it need to do this unnecessary part?
I think I saw the rest of his collection somewhere.
Yeah, I think it was somewhere around here.
Yes, it was.
Let's go take a look.
Okay.
7 and Clover walked off, leaving Junpei and Snake
Sheldrake.
Have you heard of him? Sheldrake, I mean.
Yes. Junpei grinned.
Yeah, Lotus told me about him.
There's a British biochemist named Sheldrake. He has a rather interesting theory. Morphogenetic fields, which relies on the theory of morphic resonance.
Really? From Lotus, huh?
Yeah, I know. Isn't it impressive?
Well, Clover also said something to me about that stuff.
She did?
Yeah, what was it?
The ability to access a morphogenetic field is affected by a couple of things. The first is epiphany, and the other is danger.
That girl. I told her not to tell anyone.
The fuck you mean by that?
You did? Why?
Well...
Junpei's eyes
Look,
narrowed.
man, I didn't push it because we're in a hurry, but I'm kind of sick of this. How about you just tell me, okay?
Tell you what?
Don't give me that. About the experiment.
Snake's shoulders slumped, and he shook his head slowly.
Ugh.
He'd finally given up.
Very well, fine. I'll tell you everything. But not here. Let's move to the top floor.
Fuck. Junpei nodded. With that, they climbed the stairs to the top floor. Just tell me. Snake was silent for a moment after they arrived, then finally crossed his arms and spoke.
I suppose I might as well start by telling you why I kept quiet, and why I made sure Clover did as well.
Okay.
To be honest, the explanation is quite simple. Zero told me not to. I had little choice.
What?
He didn't walk up and tell me, of course.
Oh, okay.
He gave me a message engraved on a card.
Weird. Snake reached into his sleeve and pulled out a small, stiff piece of paper.
That's a Braille card.
Yes.
It looks just like the one you showed us earlier.
It's probably the same one.
So you had 2 cards.
No, only one.
Oh, he just fucking lied.
Huh? What do you mean? I thought that card just had some rules for the nonary game on it.
Yes, it did. And those were the rules I read you.
Oh.
However, they were not the only thing on the card. There was something I didn't read.
That's probably really easy to do, huh?
Well, perhaps I should say there was something I couldn't read.
And that was?
Tell no one of the events that took place 9 years ago. Tell, and I activate your sister's detonator.
Wow.
It's a threat on our lives.
Oh. Well,
Snake nodded.
well, what about Clover? Did she get a message from Zero too?
I don't believe she did. But doesn't it strike you as strange that Zero would shut my mouth, but not hers?
Yeah.
Yeah.
To be on the safe side, however, I told her it was best not to tell anyone. Still, apparently she told you. That girl.
What's wrong with her telling me? I figured some stuff out with the things she told me. I mean, it looks like the whole activate her detonator thing was just a bluff. She's prancing around downstairs happy as a clam now that you're back.
Clearly. Snake leans down at Clover and Seven examining one of the bookshelves.
That's very true. I've decided I can trust you. I've decided to tell you the truth. The chance that Santa is Zero is very high.
I agree.
I feel I can assume Santa
Well,
doesn't
maybe.
have the time to observe us at the moment.
I actually believe June that is Zero. The chances of that is very high. Because just, it's weird. It's a, oh, that's just like, no. I think it's a 6. For reasons of, this is Zero.
And at any rate, even if he were, I very much doubt he would kill us.
Why?
Clover told me about the four-leaf clover, about the words. If he knew about that, then he was in my group during the first experiment. I'm sure of it.
How wouldn't you remember? And why was he there?
He wouldn't kill us, no matter what the situation was.
Snake paused and cocked his head, as though he was listening to something very far away. His face looked dark, as though something was weighing on him.
Hey, Snake?
Junpei wasn't quite sure what to say. Snake turned and looked at him.
Yes, I know. You want to know what happened during the experiment.
Yeah.
How much do you know?
Not much.
Clover told me about...
I see. The morphogenetic field in the experiments 9 years prior. How the experiments had taken place simultaneously at 2 locations, one being the ship and the other being a building in Nevada. And the girl that died during the experiment.
Didn't say her name, but what's her name?
She told you all that, did she?
What's her name? Snake looked down. His face was tight. A slight tremor shook his body and he tried to hide it. He was putting on a good front, but even Junpei could tell that he was holding back something deep and powerful. He made as if to brush something from his face, and Junpei looked up at his face and looked up at Junpei.
At any rate, I now know how much you've learned. All that remains for us to determine
is who did this and why, right?
yes.
Can you tell me what happened?
Yes.
Snake nodded
The
slowly.
people who organized the initial experiment were from a company called Cradle Pharmaceuticals.
Clearly.
There were 4 of them running the show. Gentaro Hongo, Nagisa Nijisaki, Teruaki Kubota, Kagechika Musashido.
Good God.
Hongo was the CEO of Cradle Pharmaceuticals. Nijisaki was his right-hand man and did the lion's share of the planning.
Guarantee you that's a guy who got shoved into the thingy. Into the door. That's because like right-hand man, yeah, that's definitely a sacrifice type thing. And that's fucked up that you wouldn't even realize it.
Kubota led the company's research and development division.
Okay.
Musashido was their majority stockholder. It was these 4 people who planned the initial experiment. Let me simplify it for you. Hongo designed it, and Nijisaki put it all together.
I have no idea who these 2 people are at all, and if they have any relation to it.
Kubota developed the technology required, and Musashido provided the cash.
Huh, so it's Hongo, Nijisaki, Kubota, Musashido...
Junpei couldn't shake the sense that he'd heard those 4 names somewhere before.
Of course, more than 4 people were required to conduct an experiment of this scale.
Clearly.
To that end, they organized a top-secret team to assist them with their research. All in all, they gathered 10 people or so. Those 10 completed their team, and they were able to begin the project.
I'm surprised it wasn't 9 people.
They named it the Nonori Project. The purpose of the experiment was to research the prospect of controlling a human mind through sheer will. The vessel, I suppose you could say, for this control was the morphogenetic field.
Okay.
Huh.
Why did the glycerin suddenly begin to crystallize?
No idea.
Why did the crystal structure of EDT undergo a sudden change?
No idea.
Why did the rats improve their puzzle-solving skills with each generation?
That's cool as shit if that's real.
Experiments with humans produce the same results. The more people who knew the answer to a question, the more there were who could answer correctly without having seen the problem before. Why is that? How could it happen?
Bullshit reasons why.
The answer is that the shape of the answer has been stored in a field invisible to the naked eye. And through that field, the resonant event transmits information related to that answer.
Okay.
That's essentially the idea behind morphogenetic fields.
Yeah, that part lost the shit out of me.
But that's just a theory.
Can't bring yourself to believe it?
Yeah, because it's just a theory.
Yeah.
Let's say someone killed another person because the devil told them to do it.
Okay.
Whether the devil exists or not has no relevance to the murder. They believe the devil exists. Whether or not he does is immaterial.
So what matters here is that Hongo believed in the morphogenetic field.
That's right.
Snake nodded.
But I still don't get it. You said they wanted to figure out how to control people. Right? That is what you were saying.
It is what he said.
Yes.
So how are they going to do that with a morphogenetic field?
Actually, how would they do it with the morphogenetic field? They would determine what gets put up in the field?